Welcome back. One of the main reasons I would say why an individual cannot accept accountability or responsibility for the things and the decisions that they choose to make in life is because they're constantly looking for things to validate their point of view. Even if the end result of what they do is a disaster, they're still looking for an opportunity to justify, not only to themselves, but everyone around them, that the decisions that they made and the course of action that they took was justifiable and how, in some way, correct. And so, in this particular segment, we're going to look at a video that highlights this particular notion that no matter how things end up, no matter who falls in harm's way, this decision was correct because I came to the conclusion that it was correct. So let's look at the video and see what we can find out.
A lot of people got something to say about the fact that I got 6 kids with 6 different men. So I'm just going to tell y'all why it is better to do it this way. If I had 6 kids with all the same dude, I get 34% of his income, which is only $680 a month. If I got 6 kids with 6 different dudes, I get 17% from each one of them, which is $340 a month from each one. $340 a month times 6 baby daddies is $2,040. So why don't you have 6 baby daddies?
Now, I wanted to pause for a moment just to let that resonate with you, to let it marinate. Oh, it's so much to pick apart in this particular video, but what we'll remain above board, and we'll simply address the topics at hand. The first thing I would like to do is congratulate this particular sister on her grasp of mathematics. From the way that she did her computation, she would get an A+. But as far as her ethics are concerned, she would get an F. Because what is this whole exercise about? So we're going to use the child support system in a way that it will support our lifestyle. So $2,040 for 6 children by 6 different men. Even the thought of that must help you to come to the appreciation that there has to be something missing from this individual's life. There has to be something that's not quite correct about her thinking. And I'll tell you why. Because in this particular instance, the first thought, and probably the most important thought to her, the priority, is the money that she receives through child support. Never mind that there is a trauma that exists in her household because there are 6 different children by 6 different fathers. Can you imagine the confusion that's involved? Can you imagine the difficulties that could result from having 6 different men try to dictate one household where their child is staying? Has this become ridiculous to you yet? It absolutely was to me. And then let's think also, where in this particular scenario is the concern for the children? I think it's missing. Because now, if her main goal is to extract more child support, if her main goal is to have child support her lifestyle, then she achieved that. But at the same time, she put her children in a dangerous situation because being a part of a single parent family headed by a mother is the poorest demographic in the United States. It's among the poorest. And I know a lot of times individuals, we make that statement, but where are we getting that from? Now notice, $2,040 is what she came up with, right? So now let's do a little digging. We're going to go to this web page, and so we're going to look at the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and here is the 2021 poverty guidelines. So the amount of income that a family makes. What is the poverty line? Let's go down and see. What is the poverty line? And so here we have a chart that says 2021 poverty guidelines for the 48 contiguous states and the District of Columbia. So now here is the guidelines here. So 6 baby daddies, right? 6 children, 1 parent. That's 7 individuals in that family. You see, my math is correct also. 7 children and 1 mother. So what is the poverty line for a household that size? Here it is here. $40,120. $40,120. And as we mentioned here, it's for the 2021 poverty guidelines for the 48 contiguous states and the District of Columbia. At 7 individuals in the household, the poverty line is $40,120. That's the poverty line, right? Now, if you look at what they're saying, they're telling us on a yearly basis what is needed to support the household. What is the poverty line for the household? Now, if you were to take $2,040, right, and multiply that by 12, what would you get? Well, let's do it. I have it here. $2,040 times 12 equals $24,480 to support a family of 7, right? That's almost half the number that's necessary according to the United States government. That's more. So $24,480 is what she's receiving in a year from those 6, as she called them, baby daddies. She's still below the poverty line. So that question that she asked at the end about why don't you have 6 baby daddies, you better not. Not according to the computation we just did. If that is the only income that's coming into her house, she is grossly below the poverty line. Let's do some more computations. So we have there $40,120, right? Minus 2,000. Actually, there were 24. Minus 12 times 2,040. Let's see what we get. Right, close parentheses. We get $15,640. That's the shortfall of her thinking. In the end, she will be below the poverty line by $15,640. Since we're talking about math, over $15,000 would be the deficit that she would incur if this is her only means of income. $2,040 a month, a little bit over $24,000 a year, and you are under the poverty line. So now, is her thinking in the end, is it correct? Absolutely not. So basically what you're doing is you're putting the life of your 6 children in danger, because the individuals who come from single parent families, especially headed by mothers, are usually in for a difficult circumstance later on in life. But you're doing this just so there is a way to support yourself. Never mind the children, and in most of these cases, the children not well taken care of. Because if she's relying on that roughly $25,000 that's coming from child support, can she really be saying that she's taking care of these children? Well, I guess if you add in the fact that along with the child support and her level of income, if this is the only income that she has, then she's below the poverty line, which means that there will be federal aid, food stamps, and things of that sort that she will be able to take in for the family. This is not a situation that we need to promote, you all. Even like I mentioned in the beginning, her math is absolutely correct, but her ethics are out the window. Why not subscribe to the notion that you can find one man, successfully pair with that one man, become his wife, and if you wanted 6 children from him, you would be assured that this individual will be there to help you raise those 6 children. But it's all about where your focus lies. And from this particular video, you can see that her focus lies in gaining access to resources with the least amount of effort involved. So now, whether or not her math is correct or not is not the issue. The issue is her inability to look at her situation and see that ultimately it's going to be to the detriment of those 6 children that she brings into the world. Yes, this is a situation that has happened and is continuing to happen now because we continue to glorify it. We continue to give individuals like this a pat on the back. But in actuality, these individuals need counseling because they're clearly traumatized. You can't come into a situation and develop this mindset about your children and it not be due to some trauma that happened to you in your life. No, this is not something that we need to condone. We need to take a stand because this mentality is ruining our community. Well, those have been my thoughts. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be easy.